Are you seeking guidance on your spiritual journey? Need help with a vexing problem? Missing a loved one and looking for answers? Look no further than Psychic Insights, a small trusted psychic service offering mediums, psychics, and spiritual coaching. This service is managed by Hollis Taylor, a gifted psychic medium, astrologer, and a compassionate coach. We are dedicated to helping you navigate your spiritual awakening. At Psychic Insights, we provide medium readings and psychic insight to help you plan for tomorrow and make choices for today. Find the support you need, compassionate grief coaching, and astrological insights to help you spiritually grow and transform. Our professional services include well-managed schedules, recorded sessions, and reliable psychic mediums ready to facilitate your transformational experience. Discover more at psychicinsights.life.
Welcome everyone. I'm glad you're here. Thanks for tuning in today. Good morning, good afternoon, depending on where you are in the world. Hi, Jasmine. Welcome. And Alyssa, welcome to Alyssa and your mama. Hi, Mamone and Samantha. Welcome. We're glad you're all here and we're glad. Hi, Sienna. We're glad you're tuning in today. Today we're going to be doing spirit-led readings. I also wanted to let everybody know that this evening is a community gathering. It's to honor the return of the light, which is Yule, winter solstice. That will be happening this evening at 5 p.m. Mountain Time. So that's like 7 p.m. Eastern Time, depending on where you are in the world. Okay. But you can find the event in the events area of wherever you're watching this. So you'll be able to find it in the events area. Hi, Elaine. Welcome. And hi, Melissa. Melissa said, thank you for being here, for the energy it takes to do readings. I would love to hear from my grandfather. Okay. Um, but is happy to hear any messages that are for you. Well, here's the thing is a lot of times when Nicole is bringing in messages, you should be aware that a lot of them are for all of us, right? Like spirits, they're kind of mysterious in that they know that you need to hear these messages too. So sometimes they'll bring messages through that are meant for more than just the person that spirit was connected to. Hi, Elaine. Welcome. It's about dinner time over there in England. And hi, Holly. Hi, Holly. Wow, it's two Hollies spelled differently though. It's really weird. Okay. Hi, Holly. um Hi, Angie and Carly and Sienna and Angie from Scotland. Welcome. You guys are over in the medium group. Um yeah, and so it's a beautiful thing to listen. It's good for your heart. I feel that there are many ways to heal grief, but one of the ways is to work with mediums and to connect to the other side. I feel is a true way of healing grief. So today we're going to do spirit-led readings, and so Nicole's going to do her best to channel the spirits to the best of her ability, and then your job is to listen and comment if you know who it is. Okay? All right, Nicole.
Thanks for all coming to hang out with us again. So I honestly I have a lady with me. She's been with me since like last night. She kept popping up in my dreams. She's kind of short. I would say like no more than 5'4". Blonde hair, possibly permed. I can't tell if it's natural or if it's permed. And then she wears glasses. And the way she was presenting herself in the dream was like she felt to me like she was my mother-in-law. And like in like it feels like she's trying to block you from something. Or maybe you guys didn't have the best relationship when she was on Earth's side. And her hair is like a lighter color. Like, I would say like a dirty blonde to strawberry blonde hair color. And like the way she's making me feel as well is that this person is about to make a decision. But from the energy that I'm getting, she's trying to stop you and steer you in an opposite way. This could even possibly be just a mother and not like your mother-in-law could be your mother. It's like she's coming, like I feel like she's like coming in between. She's like, it feels like there's some kind of romantic relationship and she's trying to block you from this person.
Hey, Nicole. So Alyssa said, my mom is saying it sounds like her mother-in-law, my mamaw, height, hair, and glasses all fit, including poor relationship. What about the blocking? Does that make sense for you guys? Kaylee, we don't always get the names right away. Does everything else match? Kaylee asked if it was Linda.
Oh my God. I'm going to tell you right now, you just said that and I heard the name Linda before it left your mouth. Like I heard L and then Linda.
Okay. Well,
sorry.
Kaylee.
That usually doesn't happen that for me. Wow.
No, it doesn't. That's why I just was like, we don't usually get names.
Yeah, no, that.
I mean, if we get a name, we say it, of course.
Yes. That as you were saying it is like, you said it right before I could say.
Let's see what matches though for everyone. Can you get my tea? Is it boiling over? Kaylee, does anything else match? Like the blocking, does that make sense? She said that the red strawberry blonde hair. When you answer, it's best to say to the best of your ability everything. Alyssa says the blocking makes sense for my aspect.
Okay. Because So the blocking is feelings like she's trying to protect you from somebody. And because she's saying like he's not who you think he is. She's kind of giving me like the whole wolves in sheep clothing
Mm.
feel.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like he's showing you, or they, she, I don't know your preference, but she's showing me a male. But she's just like, this person is not a nice person. She's making me feel like this person's like reeling you in and like giving you the whole like the whole, oh my god, like knight in shining armor, Mr. Romantic, but she's like further down the road, like he's in the closet of being very abusive.
I think that your messages with her, and I also think that you might be psychic, Nicole, and maybe heard the name Linda, because the other person that's talking about Linda, Kaylee, said this. She said that my mom and her had a rocky relationship. Now that she has passed, I'm feeling resentment and anger towards her. That doesn't really sound like blocking.
Mm-mm.
No. I'm just wondering if you heard me reading it, because you and I are here, and even though yeah,
Possibly.
so, and I know that you're kind of new, and I have 30 years experience, and I'm telling you that sometimes when you're psychic, you just hear things, and so I'm just wondering. Anyway, it could be for Kaylee. Maybe Kaylee's mom is here as well. I don't know. Just
Mm-hmm. This feels very like it feels like it's for talk. This person is preventing them from getting into an abusive relationship. They're trying, very much so.
yeah, and here's Alyssa said, I've been feeling off about a person, but I couldn't put my finger on it.
Mm.
And that's probably your grandmother, because it would be her grandmother, and she said her mama, she said. And I would think that your mama is actually trying to get you to stop, and since you're not quite hearing it, she's trying to bring it through in a stronger way, in a more clear way, that hoping that you'll listen. I know that it can sometimes be spirits on the other side do a lot of things to get messages to us, especially when we're not listening. I agree, Samantha. We should always trust our guts. But
Yes.
some people aren't really sure, like, if they're just making up stories and stuff. And it's hard to sometimes decipher if you weren't raised that way.
So she is saying go with your gut and don't stick around long enough to figure out to be able to put your finger on what it is that's off about this person. She's like, I'm telling you what's off.
Yeah, you don't need to have your finger on it.
Because like I have to tell you, it's not very often like when I do live readings that the spirit comes to me in a dream like before we're doing this. Like I've had it happen for like private readings and stuff, but I was just like, who is this lady? Because she was very adamant of like, we're not doing this.
And clearly, Alyssa knew she was coming because she got her mom to come with her. And
Yeah.
Alyssa was in the readings last night. I'm just gonna say Alyssa was in the reading. You don't know that, but she was in the readings last night with Sarah. And I don't know, I don't remember if she got a reading or whatever, but she was, I know that Alyssa's there a lot, and this time she made sure she brought her mom. Yeah. And she said, since that makes sense, since I lost my husband, trusting my gut has been an issue. Yeah. Sometimes
So,
people have a hard time deciphering. And what I would say about that is I sometimes put my hand on my heart and I just imagine whatever it is you want to do. So you would imagine yourself with this guy. And if you get like kind of a sick feeling in your belly, don't do it. So imagine yourself doing, close your eyes, imagine yourself doing whatever. And then if you feel sick in your belly, don't do it. Yep, exactly, Sienna. Sienna said, I feel sometimes it's hard to decide if it's my gut or it's just my thoughts. Exactly. That's why I'm saying to put your hand on your heart, because when you do that and you start imagining, right? Like when you do that, you start to bring what we call heart brain cohesion. So you connect your heart brain with your brain in your head. And so then you can learn how to follow your heart. It's a practice. It's called heart brain cohesion. Cohesion. You can learn about it at Heart Math. It's actually scientific.
Yeah, I also like I've not ever actually tried it that way, but I've always been, if I feel it in my chest, it's my anxiety. If I feel it in my stomach, that's my gut. That's where like, hey, okay, I don't need any more. Like,
hmm And sometimes I'll feel what's going to happen. So it won't matter if I feel it in my gut
mm-hmm.
or my chest. So if I feel it in my chest, it could be because I'm actually feeling the anxiety that will be the result of doing such and such. Yeah. Yeah.
She's also just saying too, she wants to reiterate because she's like, he's a very charming individual. She's like, don't let him suck you back in.
Mm.
Don't. She's like, you have to take the rose-colored glasses off. She said the flags are all the same color when you've got your glasses on. She said, take them off.
Yeah.
And she's just saying she loves you and she loves you guys, and she's going to do everything she can to keep warning you of this person.
Now, Kaylee said a little bit earlier she was pretty sure it was for um for Alyssa. But
Mm-hmm.
just now she added this, and I thought it might be helpful for anyone else that wants to try a different way. I envision a white beam of light that stems from my crown to my root. If I'm trying to decide yes or no, yay or nay, the line will often jump out of alignment and get wonky if it's a nay.
Oh, that's
Okay.
really cool.
And it stays even if it's yes. So it's another way. I think there's lots of ways, and you have to kind of experiment with them.
So I also have a little boy. He's small. I would say no more than 3 years old. He has rosy cheeks. And it looks like his hair is also like, I want to say, I would also say he's got like dirty blonde on the lighter side, dirty blonde hair. And like his hair is like down to his cheeks. And his eyes look like they're like a bluish green color. Right here, Mama, Mama. And like I'm gonna like the way he's making me feel is it's wintertime. I can see a Christmas tree. And like he makes me feel like I'm like I have like a really nasty cough. Like I feel like there's snot running out of my nose.
So here's the weird thing, Nicole. Is this boy, I'm pretty sure I agree with Kaylee that this is the same spirit that was here last night with Sarah.
Oh.
And you're describing it differently, but it's still the same. And so if you're interested, go look at Sarah's live, and then maybe I should anyway, the weird thing is that we never found his mom. So he's trying to think, and everybody is in the chat saying, "Wow, I hope we find his mama." It's clearly that we can't find his mom. It's weird. It's definitely weird. Especially when I encourage you guys to ask for spirits for people that are here.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes spirits make choices that I can't control.
Yeah, he's been with me since this morning.
Okay.
Like kind of showing me the same little thing. Like I feel like I'm sitting in mom's lap and she's giving me medicine, but like I'm just really sick, but I'm still happy.
Yeah, like comforted by your mother.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's exactly what Sarah said last night. You've pretty much described him exactly the same, and I don't think that you listened to her live, and I'm pretty sure you didn't, because it would have been too late at night on the East Coast for you. And Tanya is asking, could it have been a miscarriage? I don't think so, Tanya. This child sounds like they were sick, maybe 4 or so. Like
Yeah,
the little kid.
3 years old, honestly.
Right.
He's very sweet. Like, he just likes to touch my face. Like, he just keeps, like, grabbing me by my face. And he's just like, I love you. Like, I see him look into my eyes, like, as if I'm his mother, and he's just like, I love you, Mama. I love you.
I'm pretty sure Sarah said that, too, last night. Yeah, Kaylee says she's got the chills. Yeah, I think we all pray that his mama. I'm wondering if the mom is seeing these lives and choosing to ignore them, or thinking that her son would never come through, or so covered with grief she just can't.
He makes me feel like she's watching.
Oh. Okay.
Or someone close to her is watching. Because he says, I don't want her to be sad.
She's just skeptic, maybe. Everybody's getting the chills. Like everybody, like 6, 7 people have the chills. Samantha, Alyssa, Kylie. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
He's saying
It makes me go, wait a minute. Do I know someone that lost their 4-year-old that was sick? That because I'm the one person that's,
Because he's saying it's not her time to go yet. Oof, okay.
Tanya said maybe she forgot to come like I did last night. Melissa, I'm not sure what you're asking. Could it be Yaya, he's saying. I don't know what that is.
It possibly, it just very, very much so sounds to me like he's saying mama. And Yaya would be like an aunt, or maybe like a grandma. Like one of my friend's kids, ever since he was a baby, he's always called me Yaya.
Oh, really? I've never
Yeah.
heard of it.
He's like, Yaya. I'm like, okay, I just accepted it, and that's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
He's making me feel like this mom is very, very devastated and grief stricken, like in a deep depression.
Of course she is. Yeah.
Like contemplating cutting
Ending her
life.
life. Contemplating ending her life.
Yes.
Because that's what I keep getting.
Yeah, that's what it feels like. She's very like, I just want to be with my child again, and she's contemplating on ending her life. And he's just saying,
Not the way to go. It's never the answer. Never, ever, ever. I promise. So why don't you just quickly give me a little summary so that when we make the reel from this, we can put it out. Maybe the mother will see it.
okay, so cute little boy, around 3 years old. He's got rosy cheeks, dirty blonde hair. It's about down to his chin. He has bluish green eyes, and he keeps saying "mama, mama." It appears to be around Christmas time, around the holidays for me, as I can see a Christmas tree and like the congestion and this like, I don't want to call it whooping cough, but like when you get those really nasty coughs, it's the cough that I'm hearing.
Yeah. Okay. Whoever she is, she's probably either a follower of one of these pages or in the group.
Because I feel like a very urgent press. Like he's very like, don't. He's like, he needs to get his message to her. Because he's like saying she's contemplating on ending her life. So
Okay. Yeah, I got that too.
he's like, there's other ways for you to still feel close to me, and this isn't the answer. He's like, not sure.
Yeah. Seriously, go listen to Sarah's story. And that might be because, that might be why Sarah brought him through first, because Sarah had lost her son.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why Sarah's a medium. That's how she ended up here.
Wow.
So that's why I'm like, if anyone understands, Sarah gets it. But Nicole's got it here too. Both of you are similar in the way that you do your readings.
Oh, God, I'm sorry. That's just...
Yeah, it's kind of weird. Yeah.
The way he's making me feel is like this isn't the end of her mother journey either. It's like it's so important that she stays.
Yep. Kaylee said, "This is your lifeline, Mama. I pray you see this and honor this life through your breath. You are worthy of love and great outcomes. I pray you see this."
Oh, God, I'm sorry. I got the chills. I'm trying to keep it together. The energy I'm feeling is very like, I'm about to start crying.
I get it.
It's kind of like he's pleading with her to not end her.
Great.
Okay.
And Samantha, there's lots of people here that want to give you love, Mama. So, and I know it will never live up to your son's love, but I assure you, yeah, I agree, Christy. It is strange that a different reader that Nicole didn't see last night, because it would have been too late for Nicole, brought the same exact. You guys explained the same exact things with slightly different details.
Oh, wow. I'll check that out later.
Yeah, go watch that. And she does it twice because she brings it through. We don't find her. So then we go, and then I'm like, okay, we'll revisit that child, see if that person has showed up, because all these people showed up to the reading,
Mm-hmm. Because he's just like, I'm okay. And she knows in her heart that I'm okay. He's like, I'm not alone. I'm being taken care of. He's like, I'm an angel over here. Like, I'm trying to watch out for you now.
Right.
That she just, she's in a place she doesn't know how to live, nor does she want to live without him.
Right. Yeah, seems that's a common thing that happens with spouses and mothers. They just struggle in that way, and they think anyone that ever thinks that taking your life is the answer to anything, it's never the answer. I'm just letting you know. I understand that you're feeling that way, but it is never the answer. Typically, you have to come back and do it again.
I hope she sees this. I hope she's watching. If she's not watching, I hope you see it later. Please don't end your life.
Yeah, it's the same little boy. Now there's other people that have just started tuning in that are like, is this the same boy from last night? Yes, it is the same boy, Lynette. Yep. Yep.
Ugh.
Hi, Brooke and Laura. Welcome. Hopefully, you don't know anyone that lost a child, do you? So, that their 4-year-old passed.
He's got to
Poor
check.
thing. Yeah.
He's very, very persistent and adamant. Like, I have a couple other people, and he's just like, he's not budging.
I don't know how much more evidence she would need. That's a lot of evidence.
Yeah.
He's like 4, Mamoni. Mamoni asked how old. Mine's 17. He's like 4 or 5 years old. He's sick. Was your kid sick around that age? Yeah. Christy, I think it's kind of like that, but sometimes the pattern repeats in the family. So, like, a mother will lose her child and then she'll take her life, and then the next generation will come and the woman will grow up, and then she'll lose her child, and then she'll be tempted to take her life. But luckily, I know I personally have stood into at least 2 or 3 of those situations for sure, where I've stopped that and helped them redirect from taking their own life to becoming a medium, because then it gives us meaning and it helps us heal. That's why mediums often end up being a medium after they lose someone they love.
I just want to say, if you are watching or you do stumble across this, send me a message, please. Like, you have support. I know you don't know me, but you can message me. You can give me a message. I'll talk to you. Please don't hurt yourself. Your son is also saying he's going to be sending someone in your path, but he can only do that if you are still here.
So Laura tagged somebody named Tammy. Laura, you might have to share this directly with Tammy because it looks like Tammy's not in the group. You're also welcome to just bring her in the group and she can look at both lives. It's Nicole's live right now, and the same spirit came through last night with Sarah Redcrow, who was way too late for Nicole. Nicole wasn't awake because she lives in a different part of the country. Kaylee is asking, is he in a blue coat? I don't know why she's asking that.
It looks like he's wearing pajamas to me.
Okay. That's exactly what Sarah said last night too. I'm just telling you.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure, right, guys? I'm right? That's Sarah described him in little jammies or something. Yeah. But Mamone, sometimes spirits will come through at their favorite time in life. So if your kid was ever really sick or something, I would imagine the kid would be pretty sick. Both Sarah and Nicole describe him as being pretty sick. Yeah. So Lynette's validating me. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Okay.
He's saying, like, I'm sending someone to you. It almost makes me feel like he's gonna try to come back to her.
Oh yeah, he might. lot of times babies are reborn.
It feels like he's going to try to come back to her, but he's just like, you have to be alive for me to do that.
Right. Yeah. Yep. They do that.
He's like, it's a see you later. It's not bye.
Right.
See you later. Goodbye.
Right. And it doesn't always have to be through birth. Sometimes it can be your grandchild. So if you have other kids, sometimes it can be through like you get together with someone else that lost their child, but they had a couple of kids and then you have a baby or something like that. It can just lots of weird situations happen. Don't dismiss it. Yeah. Sarah Smile was there last night too. Yep. See? The only reason I know Nicole didn't see it is because Nicole is like, I'm not awake after like 8 p.m. And it would have been like 9.
9 o'clock. And I'm asleep by 7, so.
Yeah, and it didn't even start till 9 your time.
Girls! Sorry. Dogs are fighting. Okay. And he just kind of is ending his message with, I love you, Mom. So hopefully, so by some divine intervention, she's going to see mine or Sarah's. And someone's going to help pick her up.
So I just want to address Laura PL Litchi, who tagged Tammy in the group. She tagged Tammy Robick. And I'm just going to say, if that's your friend, and you think this spirit might be related to them, please send the video to them. You can go to Psychic Insights Facebook page and easily share the video then, and then you could also just invite them into the group, and I'll make sure that Tammy's allowed in the group right away. Okay. Especially if you message me and let me know that you invited her. Okay.
I keep hearing the name Justin. I don't think it's in relation to the little boy.
Okay. You think this is somebody else?
I do.
Okay.
He's on the tall side, I would say. Yeah, he's on the tall side. He's definitely not under 5'8". He's like above 5'8".
Oh, okay. All right. But I think it might be different. Anyway, keep going.
So he's on the taller side. I wouldn't say, I would put him somewhere between late teens to early 20s.
So someone in the relation to the name Justin, in their late teens, early 20s. So I would call that young adult. And what was another?
I'm trying to figure out what he means. He keeps playing an Eminem song in my head, and I'm trying to figure out if, like, because I just hear, I don't remember the name of the song. I just keep hearing, I'm a soldier, but he doesn't look like, it doesn't look like he is a soldier.
Oh, okay.
Like, because usually, like, the soldiers, when they come through for me, they're in uniform. Like, I see, like, a hoodie. Like, he's wearing a hoodie. He's got, like, a necklace. He really, really enjoyed music. I said, okay, so necklace. And it's like, it looks like a silver chain. Like, a silver chain that he's wearing. Based on his clothing, I want to say it's like the early 2000s.
Okay.
Like, I'm thinking like 2002 to like 2005, maybe 6, based on his clothing.
I agree with Kat, who said that maybe he wasn't a military soldier. Exactly. He could have been a different type of soldier. I agree. Or resonated with calling himself a soldier. I sometimes call myself a peaceful warrior. And I wouldn't dream of being in the military. Yeah. So, like, could be something like that. Or they may have maybe he liked Eminem.
Based off his clothing, I feel like he did like Eminem.
Okay.
Because, like, I can see a white t-shirt, and he's got, like, it looks to me like that powdery baby blue color that was really popular in the early 2000s. Like, and it's like a zip up hoodie, not a pull over zip up, and his hands are in his pockets, and it's kind of like just like this. And he's kind of just like going back and forth.
Yeah, Kat said my cousin was a soldier for his gang. Exactly. That. Yeah, there's lots of different types of soldiers out there. Yep. Maybe he's a soldier for his family.
And he's also like going down to his shoes, and now I'm like confirming that this was the early 2000s because he's wearing Fat Farms.
Because he's wearing what?
Fat Farms. Like, it was. And they were also like, they were white with like baby blue details. Like the P on a symbol is baby blue, and it matches his hoodie.
Okay. Christy. Yeah, wildlife warrior. Yeah. I would say I'm an animal warrior or an environmental warrior.
Okay. I don't know if he had like an actual grill or like if he wanted a grill, but like he's like showing me his teeth, like he's got the silver over his mouth. And then I hear the Nelly song. He's playing the Nelly song, Your Grill. He's like, let me see your grill. And I can see like he's smiling, and then
Hold on.
like,
so I just want to let you know that so I don't know how I'm not getting this, but somehow remember that person that I told you tagged Tammy?
Yeah.
So she's on the Psychic Insights page, and but for some reason I'm not getting her message. So let me just bring that up. She said something. She said, I'm here to hear from my son. That's what she said.
Okay.
I'm bringing it up now. I'm trying to get to it. For some reason, it's not coming up on my page, and I don't know why. But it came up as a notification on my watch.
Huh.
Right. Nope. Okay. I don't know. I'm trying to hunt her down. Find out where she is. She's trying to get in the group. Here she is. I got her. She's in the group. Tammy, you're in the group. So if you're watching, I might get your message a little bit easier. See you later, Kat. Kat said that the fat farm in the blue colors is possible a gang affiliation, by the way.
Okay.
So, anyway.
I mean, I could.
So I just let that woman in the group, so I don't know how fast she'll be able to get to this live. But I seen that she was trying to get in, but I don't see her comment. So
So I'm gonna keep. He's giving me more information. The current gentleman I have with me, he's saying.
okay.
He was saying high school love. He passed young, at a young age, because he's like, I got caught up in the wrong stuff. I feel like the way he passed, like I feel like he might have been shot. Like I feel pressure coming through my backside, and then it just kind of like exits. Because like I did a lot of stupid shit.
Mm.
Now he's saying like too. He's also saying like, I loved that girl so much. He's also making me feel like the person that he's speaking of on. Like he's saying like he's proud of her because she got out of that lifestyle.
So Sarah is saying this might be for her. It's her kid's father, she thinks. Does most of the stuff match, Sarah? She said that he wasn't shot, though.
Okay. Because I wasn't sure. I just feel like I'm getting like hit from behind. Is essentially like I'm getting whacked. Like there, I feel pressure go through my body, but it starts at the back and then it comes out through the front. It's like a quick and lights out situation. He's saying like she got out from that lifestyle, and he's kind of like, don't get sucked back into it. Don't involve yourself in the same people.
She said that his skull was crushed from behind.
Oh, wow.
And then Melissa said he was shot in the head. I don't know who she's referring to. Oh, she said that. Okay, wait, I have to go back up. Doesn't sound like the way he dresses, though. It's her brother Jose. He was 20, around that height. He wears a gold chain and always blasted rap music. He was shot.
Interesting.
So it sounds like the shot was accurate, but the clothing is not that accurate.
This person, I feel like if they were still living, would be maybe in their 40s.
She said it doesn't sound like a message for me, though. So both Sarah and Melissa are thinking it's not for them.
Okay. So he again, like he's bringing my attention back to high school love. He's like, "It's my high school love." Is who he is looking for. He's showing me something with his eyebrow too. I can't tell if it's a piercing or if he did that weird little like shaved lines in it. I can't tell, but there's a gap.
Whoever's cooking in your background, I tried to turn it off, but I can't get it off. It's really loud. And I keep getting messages from, and I can't find them. Wow.
I'm back. Sorry. I feel like this person also played basketball. I see a basketball court anyway.
Tammy Roebuck keeps messaging me, but I can't see her messages for some reason.
Oh my goodness.
And it's so wild. I don't know why I can't see her messages. Tammy, I'm going to ask you to message me because I know you can hear me. I know you can see us, but for some reason, I'm not getting your messages. So I want you to direct message Hollis Taylor. I'm the admin of the group. I just let you in. Because I guess this could be your son. She did say something that he died many years ago, though. But you didn't say how long ago he passed.
Mm-mm.
So could be him. I don't know. Anyway.
This person also wore like big earrings, like the big diamond style earrings, maybe cubic zirconia, whatever, but they were big earrings. Okay, so he's just like, she'll see this later. He's like, but I love you, girl. And the person he's showing me, like, I can see her hair. She looks like she has long blonde hair. Maybe she had long blonde hair when they were young.
She said that my mom had a meeting with you before, and I think you told her the same thing about a lover. He also had a line in his eyebrow. But he passed away, so not around 40. My brother did play basketball. I don't know if this is for Melissa or what. I'm confuzzled.
I don't think it is.
Okay.
Because of the way he's talking, he's just like, she's gonna see it later.
Okay.
Okay. But I know in at least high school or when you guys were together, you had long blonde hair. Because that's what he keeps showing me.
She said that I want to hear from my 4-year-old. It's definitely her. She can't get to me, and I don't know where she is. I can't find her. I'm serious. I keep getting the notifications on my phone and on my computer that Kathy Robick is. She said, I want to hear from my 4-year-old son. It's been 21 years. That's what she's saying.
Wow.
And I cannot find her. Does anyone else see her commenting? What page is she on? She must be on Psychic Insights page. But the issue is when I go to Psychic Insights page, I don't see it.
I can see.
And it should show up here in StreamYard. It's totally weird, you guys. I'm sorry, it's a little strange. Okay, so I'm on Psychic Insights page now, personally, and I don't see her.
Yeah, that's where I'm looking right now too, to try to find her. I don't see her name anywhere.
Is she messaging me? Let me try that on my phone. I can't do that on, let me see if she's messaging me. But it says it's a video comment. And she's pleading to hear from him. I'm serious, you guys. It's totally wild. Here it is.
Did we find her?
She's on Sarah's page. She's on Sarah's live right now.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Hold on. Come to Nicole's live right now. Let me try to message her. Oh my God. You guys, this is so weird. They're laughing. Like everybody in the group's like, what? No, she's not tagging me, but she's commenting on Sarah's live. And all I seen was that it's on a video comment. And so I can see that, so I can try to tag her, Tammy Roebuck. Let me try to make sure I spell her name right. I can try to tag her on here at Tammy Roebuck. Here she is. I'm tagging her right now. I don't know if she'll see it. I don't know. I'm gonna try to give her the link. I'm gonna try to give her the link to this. So sorry, it's never happened before, Nicole. So I don't really. It's clearly a message that needs to get to this woman, and I'm doing everything I can. So here it is. How can I give a link? Yeah, it's on Sarah's live. So she got to Sarah's live because her friend told her that tagged her earlier. Am I still live? Yeah. Okay. She was playing hide and go seek. That's cute, Christine. Oh my gosh. I'm sure she's not doing it on purpose. She probably just doesn't know. Oh my gosh. Sarah will be just amazed because Sarah was like, this little boy is, and she's on his. She thinks it's live, but it's not.
Oh.
It's from last night. Yeah. Oh my gosh, you guys. Seriously. Look. Here she is on Sarah's live.
Oh.
This is Sarah. See, that's Sarah.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
So I gave her the link to here. I've tried to message her. I don't know what else to do to try to get her to come, but why don't you see if you can get that boy back up, and I'll try to get her into the live. But it would be great if she could come in and validate everything, because it sounds like she's already validating. Today is Sarah's son's birthday. I know. I know. Today is Sarah's son's birthday.
Yes,
And he's
happy
on the
birthday.
other side. And I just sent him messages this morning, and he was talking through me, making me put crazy stuff on. Anyway.
He's such a
Yeah,
sweet.
he is. But he sometimes likes to be a goof. Yeah, I'm trying to share it with her, but she keeps commenting on Sarah's. She keeps commenting on Sarah's. She won't she's watching Sarah's and she thinks it's live and it's not. So, anyway. Okay.
Well, he's here. He's just like, come on, mom. You're so close. You're so close.
Wow. It's totally wild. Um Okay, she said, my friend is Lara. So Sue is saying, my friend is Lara. Long story short, it's difficult for Lara to type for medical reasons. She believes it's her friend Tammy. Tammy is trying to get to you. Lara just texted me to explain it. I see. Okay, Sue. Well, if you could, Sue, if you could give her the link directly to this one, because currently she's on Sarah's and it's not anyway. So I know Stephanie. Stephanie's like, Sarah had a 4-year-old boy the other day. I know. Yeah, she also got the 4-year-old Stephanie. Okay, so she keeps saying hello. What video? She's still commenting on. Oh my goodness. I'm
So
not really
actually,
sure.
that Sarah's son is coming in so strong right now. I don't know if she's watching, but he's
I don't know.
like, I love you, mom.
I feel like he's trying to help this happen. Because
Yes.
when you were talking about him, all I could think about was their situation, Sarah and her son's situation.
Mm-hmm. He's so sweet. I can't get over his energy. He's so, oh my gosh.
I don't know how to help her. Um, except to let me try to message her directly. Okay, great. Thank you. Thank you, Sue. Sue said, I sent Laura the link. I'm hoping Laura is able to copy and paste it and send it to her friend Tammy. We're working on it. Thank you for everything that you both do.
Oh, you're very welcome. Thanks for helping us out. I'll be back in like 2.
Okay. Yeah, so it's a pretty unusual situation. Her name is right now Tammy Roebuck. So I tried to tag her, but I'm not sure it will come through because she's not in. I'm trying to spell her name. Roebuck. Tammy Roebuck. Okay. I don't know. I can't tag her probably because she's not my friend. You know what I'm saying? So. Okay.
So Sarah's son Jonah, he's currently here. and he is so thankful. I don't know if she just made him a cake or she has lit some kind of candles, but I see cake and candles, and he's with her, and like he's just so thankful to be remembered on his birthday. Because he's like, that's my best friend.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know that Sarah's here.
I
So,
would, Sarah, if you're here, I have to ask, does your son like anime? Because
mm,
I'm seeing like all kinds of different anime shows.
he did. You know how many times I've channeled that boy? Yeah, he did. And Sarah's not. Yeah, I don't know. Sarah's not
Okay.
here.
I see something with a hat. And then I see just like a little bit of facial hair under his lip.
I think he was just barely 21. Okay. Well, I don't know. I kind of am waiting for her. I feel like she's trying to be on the way, but apparently she has some sort of medical challenges, maybe. Um, so I'm not sure. Uh, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to go to the group and message her directly since she's now a member.
I'm gonna
Here
write
she
her.
is. Yep, here she is. Okay. I should be able to message her. There we go. Okay. Well, I messaged her. That's all I can do. I don't know what else to do. So yeah, that's about all I can do is do that. So we don't have any other spirits that we need to bring through, maybe.
I have I'm trying to figure out who this person is. He feels like an older man, like a grandpa, and he's playing Rocking Around the Christmas Tree in my head, and he's just like having the time of his life. Like I see him, he's like dancing. We're in the living room. I can see the tree, and it's got like multicolored lights, like old-fashioned Christmas ornaments. As he says, Christmas is so important. Like it was a big deal. Do you have a thing with? I see something with trains as well. I feel like there was a Christmas train around the tree. But I also feel like this man, he brings me down to into like a room, and I see like lots of train tracks and like model trains. And I see like he's wearing a conductor hat while he's down there. And I'm going to assume that he was a smoker because I can see an ashtray and what looks like a cigar, maybe, just sitting in the ashtray. And he's just down there tinkering with his. I say down there because it looks like a basement to me. It could just be a regular room in the house, but to me, I feel like we're going down basement stairs and.
You would think since Mercury was direct, things might be a little bit easier to communicate.
It's been a week. It's been a few weeks, honestly. I'm just like,
Yeah.
what is going on?
Well, Melissa, it could be them trying to point to you. Christmas was my grandfather's favorite. No trains, though. But my living grandfather is the train obsessed conductor.
Okay. Did either of them play the saxophone or like enjoy the saxophone?
Oh, but wait a minute. Sandra Johnson. Sandra Johnson said, "My dad worked with trains and he used to smoke and he loved Christmas."
Okay. Would you say he was kind of like really fun, especially around the holidays? Because like the energy I get, like Christmas was this man's absolute favorite. Like big smile. It looks to me like his hair is white, like, but not fully white. Like there's a little gray mixed in with his white.
Does that match, Sandra? She said, yes, he was a very happy and positive person.
Like I see him like running around in the living room, like playing with the kids as well. And something about eggnog. He just keeps showing me eggnog.
And she said that I think his hair got very gray and white at the end.
Okay.
She said, yes.
All
I guess
right.
to the eggnog thing, what you just said.
Um, I don't know. I feel like he's sharing a memory, but like he says Christmas star, and then I see twinkling on the tree, but I also see like I feel like I'm getting picked up to put the tree, like put the topper on top of the tree. And then like we kind of like high five afterwards. And I'm also being shown like another memory of I see he's like dancing around with me, but like my feet are on top of his feet. And then I hear Daddy's Girl.
She hasn't said anything else yet. Alyssa
Uh,
also said that she had a sunken living room where the tree was. My father was a smoker and had a model railroad hobbyist.
oh wow.
So now we have two.
Okay. He's picking up a special ornament. Like this ornament has a lot of sentimental value. And I also feel like we're just finding this ornament. Like we thought it was lost, but we've just found it.
So I think in reference to what you said before, she said we used to do that all the time.
Okay. Because I hear, I love you so much, my sweet girl. So I see, like, he's tucking you in and he's reading you a bedtime story, but it's like he's sneaking you some kind of sweet treat, like a snack. Like, I can't figure out if it's a piece of candy or if it's like a cookie, but it was kind of like just the two of you. It was your thing. Is there um is there a big like family event coming up? It's not Christmas when I say this. Like, I can't figure out if someone's having a baby or if it's like a wedding because I see like a union, but like the whole family is excited about this big event. Okay, so he's like he's showing me both. Maybe someone's trying, maybe it's a newly married couple that's trying to have a baby, but he's winking and he's holding a baby. And for me, that means if they're winking and they're holding the baby, that means they're sending a baby your way.
She said, I don't remember. This is what she says. Oops. She said, I don't remember him giving me that, but he would alone sneak candy and eat it. He even ate a toy candy I made once.
Okay.
Funny.
Okay. Oh, he says I wasn't supposed to have a lot of sweets.
Tammy is still lost in Sarah's live. She's watching it and she thinks it's live and it's not.
Oh.
Tammy's on now. Do we finally have Tammy? No. Oh, yes, we do. Finally. We got her.
Okay. All right.
So, Tammy, what you should know is that a 4-year-old child came through last night through Sarah, and we couldn't connect it with anyone. So then again, this morning, Nicole doesn't know Sarah and was definitely not awake that late at night. And Nicole started channeling the same spirit. And of course, the group noticed. And so now a lot of people, and then we asked, is there anyone in the group that might know someone that lost their 4-year-old a long time ago, or lost their 4-year-old that was sick, I think is pretty much what we got to. Pajamas. So you can take it from there, Nicole.
Okay, yes. So he's got like his hair was like chin length, like down to his chin. I see like lighter colored hair, bluish green eyes, and he says "Mama, Mama." Um, I see like for me, I'm gauging at wintertime because I can see a Christmas tree. Um, he doesn't want you to be sad, and he's worried. He makes like there's a sense of like. Give me just a second. I gotta look at my notes here.
There's an urgency for him,
Mm-hmm.
for her to take care of herself.
Yes.
What you said. Mm-hmm.
Because he said like it's see you later, it's not goodbye. Um, Let me see if I can pull him back in here. He's saying he's so sick. Like I feel it in my chest and in my lungs. Like I got a runny nose.
Tammy, does any of this match? Ideally, you would say yes, that matches. No, that doesn't match. It's not always 100%, but it's often so close. It's hard to mistake. So, are we on the right track, Tammy? Okay, she's saying yes.
Okay. He's saying the way he's making me feel is like he's coming back to you. Because I hear like I'm sending someone and then I'll come back to you, and then he followed it with it's not a goodbye, it's see you later.
Maybe as a grandchild or something. Do you have any other children, Tammy? Because I think you said something about that, Nicole, earlier.
Mm-hmm.
That and I can't remember the details now. It's recorded though. If we just record this, we could rewind right now.
Yeah.
Oh, this might be why it's urgent. Yes, my other son does not talk to me.
I am gonna ask personal, just because of the way he was making me feel, and the urgency of the matter is because he's just keeps saying, "I don't want you to end your life. It's not your time to go." I don't know if that's how you are feeling, but he had expressed that multiple times.
Could also be like ignoring a health thing.
Mm-hmm.
Because sometimes that can.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm wondering if his urgency is because he's gonna. Maybe her other son is going to have a child, and then that's her. And maybe he wants you to find a way to make peace with your son.
He's currently saying make amends. And I feel like there's.
So she's having kidney failure right now. She says she won't take her own life.
Okay.
But she does have kidney failure right now, so. Are you taking care of yourself well, Tammy? Are you doing all the things the doctors tell you to do? She says she's trying. Okay.
He's
So she
very,
at least knows that.
He is saying to please take care of yourself. He says, take care of yourself, mama. He's like, please, please, please take care of yourself. And I don't know why. I mean, I know the animosity I feel, and it's not for you. It's like with you and your other son, I feel like there's a lot of tension and like animosity. Because he's saying it's not your fault.
Sometimes a mother losing a child could, maybe make her a little crazy at the time. And I'm sure you've apologized for that now, Tammy, because, like Sarah even talks about the way she kind of lost her mind a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah,
She's saying it's good to hear that.
I remember when my best friend died, and his mom was never the same.
Yeah, I think it changes you forever.
She did her best. God rest her soul. Like, love that woman. She was a beacon of strength, but she was never the same.
Right.
Never.
Well,
but you like.
Right. See,
No,
I told you it's exactly what I said. Other son hates that I was unstable, bipolar, and now I'm stable. See what I mean? So when she lost her son, she was probably unstable, and now she's okay, but her son is still angry at her for that. And I'm sure, Tammy, you've gone back and tried to apologize and such, but I think it's urgent that I don't know if he would believe that. I don't know that I would tell him, because it might seem off that his child could be your reborn son. Just saying, I don't know if I would mention that unless he was really open-minded.
because he's just like, he doesn't want to. He's like, don't waste any more time.
I don't know who Maya is. She's saying Maya. Okay. Well, Tammy, it may also be that there could be some information, but I think that maybe you need to connect with Nicole or Sarah in a private reading. I don't know if there's more information that needs to come out, but I'm just saying. I mean, if you watch the live and if you rewind this live, you will clearly see that we were like, we don't know who this child belongs to. Oh, that's her granddaughter, Maya. And so, is there another grandchild? Is your son capable of having another child?
He's saying, your son is saying, he says, see it in their eyes. So I think you will.
As far as, not that she doesn't know if he is able to have a child or not, but I would imagine. Yeah.
And he's very like, a time is of the essence.
Hmm. Maybe you need to find a way, Tammy, to make peace with your son. One of the things that I did was I kept sending my son a text message that says, I love you just the way you are. I love you just the way you are. I hope you can forgive me. Maybe you can try a ponopono, which is a Hawaiian saying where you say, I love you. Please forgive me. I can't remember the rest of it. Does anyone else know Ho'oponopono? Yeah.
Um, your son is also
Go ahead.
that his brother's very stubborn. He was like, but you have to keep pushing. Just keep. He was like, if he gets mad and explosive, give him a day or two and then just start all over again. He was like, he keeps putting an emphasis on time is of the essence. Like, it is so, like, he's like, don't put it off.
She said, okay, I'll text him. Let me just tell you the Ho'oponopono prayer that you can say to him is, I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love you, thank you. It's a ancient Hawaiian meditation, and even if he doesn't respond to you right away, maybe take some time to say that prayer again and again. If you need more support, Tammy, I would strongly suggest that you try to connect with them. We've already gone over like a half an hour. To try to connect you with these mediums that are just doing free little mini readings online. That's what we do. But actually, Nicole's a professional. I own the business Psychic Insights. Nicole works with me as well as Sarah, which you were commenting on Sarah's message. So Sarah brought your son through last night, and then Nicole brought them over. And you can rewind this live when we're done. You can rewind it and watch exactly how it unfolded. We had to kind of hunt you down. So we did kind of hunt you down a little bit, Tammy, but only because of the way it happened. And if you witness that, you'll understand. So, Tammy is, you know, it's just a matter of, us trying to connect you. But I know that we're like way over time for Nicole. We're over by a half an hour. And so you're welcome, Tammy. She says, thank you so much. You're welcome. Kaylee's like, this is so special. Thank you for what you do. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. And there's a whole group here that you've now gotten into sort of in a sort of sideways way, Tammy, that there's like hundreds of people right now. Like, oh my gosh, Tammy, we love you. And they're all in supporting for you. They're trying to support you and help you with this. It seems like it's pretty important. If your son is saying it's important, then it must be. So I would trust that. I would trust that more than I trusted anything in my mind. That's for sure. But and mediums are about, so even if there's just one or two little things that are a little off, I would still believe it, because sometimes mediums are interpreting and they see it through their own eyes, and I trust that it's important too. Good job, Tammy. Good job. We love you just the way you are. I'm just trying to help you with that, okay? Yeah, Samantha, I would agree that our loved ones lead us here. My loved ones made me make the group, so I really believe that, Samantha.
Which I do want to say, he was just like, you always did the best that you could. He says, don't keep blaming yourself and stop beating yourself up. He was like, you weren't in control of something that's like, he's like, that's not anything we have control over. He was like, you did the best you could. You were a good mother, and I love you very much.
Okay. I'm sure it's hard, Tammy, especially losing a child. And I know Sammy, oh my gosh, I know Sarah understands that more than any of us, because she lost her son, and today is her son's birthday. So she did a live last night. She brought through your son, and now Nicole has brought them through. So I would connect with either one of them or both and see if there's any other messages. But that's just me. You don't have to, but you should at least take the message that she said. And I'm glad that you hear us, Tammy. We appreciate you. Okay? All right, everyone. If you were one amongst the other people that got a reading today, I'm like, Mercury is not retrograde, okay? Like, I'm just saying, and I know that you're a Virgo, Nicole, so like, I'm like, what happened there? But hey, Neptune has gone direct, and so maybe that has something to do with it. I don't know. But here we are.
Pisces Sun and double Virgo and a Pisces Mercury. My
Oh,
moon and
your
Virgo.
Mercury is in Pisces.
Yeah.
So Pisces is ruled by Neptune.
Yeah.
So that would explain why you're psychic too. Okay, why I called you out a little earlier.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
if you have Mercury in Pisces, I would say absolutely that you're psychic, and so that would mean that things will just kind of come out of your mouth that are channeled from the other side, and that's a lot of us have these skills and we don't even know we have them. I mean, Nicole, you just came to it like about a little over a year ago, maybe year and a half, 2 years or
Yeah.
something.
Years, yeah.
Yeah.
But
So
since July is when I really just like I was like, okay, I'm accepting it, and I dove head first. And it was just like I found this group 2 years ago, and then I kept having readings with my friend, and my spirit team was like, hey, we're going to lead you to the path to where you're doing this. And here we are. They led me right to you, Hollis.
isn't that weird? And I'm always like, and I kind of had the same thing. I told you I was in a sick bed. I was
Mhm.
like suffering with the heart condition that I was diagnosed with, and I couldn't breathe, and I could barely work or anything. And my guides were like, "Make a mediums group," and I'm like, "Really?" And I'm like, "Now, right now, I'm super sick." And that was in 2020. And then the group just went. I finally made it, and the group just like caught on fire.
Mhm.
And the next thing I know, now there's 35,000 people in it. And here we are doing this. So I'm just going to say that sometimes we don't understand why Spirit's telling us to do something, but we should certainly do it. So if you got a reading today, try to write a little review about your experience today. I hope somebody writes something about the experience with Tammy today, because that was really fun and beautiful. And I would love for other people to witness it. It was really special. And interesting how that unfolds, and interesting how we should always think about others, even when we're here. So, anyway, if you're interested in a reading, you can book with Nicole at Psychic Insights. All of our readings are guaranteed. In other words, if you're not happy with it, you just let us know, and then we'll give you your money back. Okay, it's just that simple. And so, if you would like to book with Nicole, you can just go to psychicinsights.life. And the nice thing about that is in the group that you can always count on Psychic Insights to have a medium available for you at any time. There we're pretty much, there's like 5 of us, and we all kind of rotate through. Okay. So, we care for you. Take care of yourself in this holiday season. We look forward to being in the next live. Remember, tonight is a community gathering for the holiday. Tonight, we're having a community gathering. It's called Yule Celebrating the Light. So, make sure you look in the events area if you're in the group, because that's where it's a free event. We'll be doing probably be some live readings. We'll be honoring those who have passed, and we'll also be probably having some little mini readings for a year to come and things like that. Here we go. I'll put the link in the comments for you guys, along with Nicole's link. And I hope that all of you experience a beautiful holiday, whether you come to our gathering this evening or not. And we hope that you find healing no matter where. And remember, if someone messages you out of nowhere and you haven't talked to them, or comments on here and says that, something weird, then please don't believe that. It's probably a scam. Okay. So be careful. Don't ever sign up for a medium reading unless it's with Psychic Insights, especially if someone messages you and wants you to send you a gift or something. That's a scammer. Okay, my friends? All right. So enjoy the rest of your night, day. Bye-bye.
Like,
Are you seeking guidance on your spiritual journey? Need help with a vexing problem? Missing a loved one and looking for answers? Look no further than Psychic Insights, a small trusted psychic service offering mediums, psychics, and spiritual coaching. This service is managed by Hollis Taylor, a gifted psychic medium, astrologer, and a compassionate coach. We are dedicated to helping you navigate your spiritual awakening. At Psychic Insights, we provide medium readings and psychic insight to help you plan for tomorrow and make choices for today. Find the support you need, compassionate grief coaching, and astrological insights to help you spiritually grow and transform. Our professional services include well-managed schedules, recorded sessions, and reliable psychic mediums ready to facilitate your transformational experience. Discover more at psychicinsights.life.